Don't worry, it won't be that long until the infection spreads and then he'll need us. What?
We're born in the moonlight. Ain't no fantasy. Can't breathe in the sunlight.
Hello beautifuls, this is Aromie here, and welcome back to Changeling. We are here, kidnapped, with our boy Sean here, and we're probably gonna most likely not really die, because I'm sure someone's gonna save us. Looks like Liam is the one who's been cleaning up the- oh, I already read this last episode. That's right. So you've been doing it, sir. Correct me if I'm wrong, but getting rid of people doesn't really seem to be Rachel's style, and I got the feeling she's your boss. Rachel tries to stay above the fray, and I'm fine with that, but sometimes it's necessary to get our hands dirty for the good of the clan. If she's unwilling to do it, I'll do it for her. Does she know you go around dirtying your hands for her? She doesn't have to know. Her hands stay clean that way. Is that why I'm here? I'm in her way when it comes to Danny, but Rachel's too high-minded to do anything about me, so you're making the call for her. Liam smiled. Bingo! You're a smart kid. He crouched next to me. Truth is, I'd rather not hurt a scared little girl. If I could, I'd just infect you, make you one of us. Then it wouldn't be a problem anymore. We'd recruit you if you and her little protege would follow. Infect me? Make me a werewolf? Then why don't you do that? Not that I really wanted to be a werewolf, but frankly, it sounded like he was talking about killing me, and that was a big horrifying nope. You're Fae. Lycanthropy can't infect other cryptics, just humans. Oh, I'm human. I mean, I was Fae, but now I'm not. It's complicated. I wonder if I can keep him talking long enough for help to arrive. Liam frowned. He leaned closer as I tried to lean away from him. He wrapped a hand around the back of my head and to hold me still as he pressed his face against my head. I didn't ask for that, sir. Only Danny can do that to me? Get off of me, you creepy old guy. Gross! I tried to push him away, but he was too strong. Is he smelling me? Liam pulled away, narrowing his eyes. I don't know why you thought a lie like that would work, but you reek of Fae magic. That's enough. I didn't bring you here to bargain with you. You're in the way, and we're going to remove you. Why? Why are you going so far for Danny? Our clan is losing power in this region. The balance of power is already shifting out of our favor. We can't afford to lose more territory than we already have. We need someone who will help us draw more of our kind back into our clan. And that's what Rachel thinks. And she thinks your friend is going to help us do that. So I'm going to make sure he does. But if you hurt me, Danny won't exactly be interested in joining your clan, will he? Of course not, but if that one were to kill you, and if I try to save you, but arrive just a little too late, that solves that problem, doesn't it? Not really, because our brother, Spencer, knows you kidnapped me, so none of this will actually work in your favor, sir. And let me just fix my mic real quick. You're going to implicate Sean in my murder, and then, of course, I'll be forced to kill him while trying to defend you. That has got to be the most cliche plan I've ever heard. Did you get it from some kind of villain handbook? Oh shit. I didn't quite see the hand coming until it made contact with my face. I found myself lying in the dirt, my face hurting like hell. I was relieved he just backhanded me. If he punched me, I was pretty sure he'd break something. Even so, I tasted blood as I picked myself up. If I were to get hurt or killed by any werewolf, I'm pretty sure it would convince Danny to stay away from all of you, not to skulk off to join some clan that he's already aware has harassed me. He isn't stupid, and I hate to break it to you, genius, but my brother saw you kidnap me, which is very true. Liam grabbed me by the front of my shirt and lifted me to my feet. Don't worry, it won't be that long until the infection spreads, and then he'll need us. What? Wait, you infected Spencer? Infection? No! Spencer had been scratched by one of those wolves. Does that mean he's infected? Rage settled in the pit of my stomach. What if Spencer is actually just Fae? Just a small portion of Fae, like, or some kind of just not normal human. I don't think he's just a normal human, I don't think. Because he saw the brownie. It wasn't the most well thought out plan, but I lashed out with my feet, trying to kick any sensitive spots within reach. Not easy to do much damage when I didn't even have shoes on, but I think I startled him because Liam's grip loosened, and I managed to wriggle out of his grasp. I scrambled away but didn't go far. Whirling around, I swept my arm out in front of me. I hope this still works. Well, there goes my barrier again. The rush of cold air burst away from me in a semicircle, striking Liam and his two comrades. Threw the three of them back quite a bit further than I expected. I looked towards Sean and I knew I had to leave him and get help. I just can't leave him behind like this. Well, as a girl of kindness, I instantly thought I can't leave him, even before the choices showed up. I instantly thought I need to help him if they gave me choice, so I'm gonna just help him because my heart and soul is telling me to do so. Damn it! I can't leave him behind. I really don't want to leave him behind, even though he fucked me up multiple times. Because I'm stupid and kind-hearted, I guess. Really stupid, though. He was an idiot, but I couldn't just leave him. I ran to his side, trying to pull him to his feet. Come on! Just leave me. Oh, yeah, right. Stop acting like a damn martyr? I don't know what that is. And run. This isn't Hollywood. You don't get points for sacrificing yourself. He groaned and struggled to get to his feet, as Liam and the others did the same. I desperately pulled at the ropes to free his hands. Think you can do that little spell of yours again? I don't know. I wasn't even sure it would work the first time. Just go. You have a better chance of getting away and getting help than me, so don't wait for me. You just said, shut up and stop arguing. You're a werewolf. You're quicker than me, even though you're like got bounded into being a werewolf, even though you're a werewolf hunter, whatever. I flung out another barrier spell as I shoved Sean toward the side door. I assumed he ran. This time, though, my spell didn't do much, probably because I hadn't exactly used a proper incantation. Or maybe Liam just saw it coming. He dodged, and the next thing I knew, he was rushing at me. He grabbed me by the throat and slammed me back against the wall. Can't breathe. Not sure what you hoped to accomplish. Was obviously hoping to escape. He squeezed tighter, cutting off my air supply. I tried to pry his fingers off, but my vision started to go dark. This is it, huh? I don't think so. No way. Let them go. I opened my eyes painfully. Danny! Yay! He's here! But how? Liam whirled around, dragging me in front of his body. He held me against him in what was basically a really painful headlock. So now, I'm a hostage. Great! I struggled feebly against him, but didn't even seem to notice. What are you doing here? Sorry, you weren't quite as sly as you thought. I got home right after you left. Spencer was still on the front porch, bleeding and panicking. Liam snarled in a particularly dog-like way that was definitely not encouraging. I was going to send someone to collect him before the day was out. Looks like I should have just brought him with us. Should have, but you didn't. Didn't think he'd care if his sister got dragged away. He didn't seem to like her much. Well, good thing we had our little conversation prior. That got me struggling more. How long have you people been watching me? Long enough. It made sense considering they knew what happened to me on Halloween. They'd probably been following me for a while. There was also that wolf Danny and I saw at the bridge. Damn it. I want you to let Michiko and Sean go. Then we can talk. Talk? Not good enough. How about I let her go and you come with us? No! He tightened his grip on me. Shut up. Stop it. Stop. I'll go with you. Fine. I'll just go. No, what? Just don't hurt her, please. Danny, please! Liam's grip loosened slightly. Don't think you can back out later. We still know where this one lives. You're an idiot if you think I won't tell the others what happened. He tightened his grip again. Your brother's going to need protection when that infection takes root. So you may want to you may want to consider keeping your mouth shut. You're horrible. Michiko, stop. Just stop. It's fine. It's going to be fine. In that moment, I was so angry. I was angry at Liam, of course, at all his stupid dog buddies, at Sean, at Danny for just giving in, for giving up, for offering himself up like he had no value. Liam had loosened his grip and I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was trying to do. My body acted before my brain fully caught up. Maybe it was survival instinct. Could have just been that I was royally ticked off. I clutched Liam's arm, twisted, jerked my head around, and just sank my teeth into his forearm, biting down with every ounce of strength I had in me. What the fuck? He let out a yell, and I tasted blood before he shoved me to the ground. I didn't have time to move before his foot connected with my stomach, knocking the breath out of me. Well, shit. Your girl's mad. No vision. My vision went white and I curled over, unable to even scream. I got this one, Dan. Just stay back. Though through the haze, I saw a flash of purple and black dart around Danny and fly toward us. Spots were still swimming before my eyes as I tried to claw my way back upright. I felt like a little like that kick had liquefied my insides. I was going to have to rethink my habit of angering werewolves for sure. Danny was still staring, shocked. I glanced over my shoulder at the sounds of a very intense scuffle. Elliot? I assumed it was Elliot. Like, who else is gonna be with Danny? Holy, cow. I managed to flop down against the wall, holding my stomach as I squeezed my eyes shut. I hadn't exactly expected Elliot to be able to hold his own against Liam, when even Danny had thrown him into a lunch table so easily. Then again, maybe he'd been holding it back a bit. It's not like he wanted to fight Danny. Which is true. I think Elliot's really strong, which is unexpected coming from the way he looks, which is why you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Several more werewolves have already burst in through the back door. Danny threw himself into the fray. It looked like Sean had gotten himself free, thankfully. Great, a front seat to a fight I did not want to see. Allie, is this still all happening within my birthday? This is some outrageous birthday celebration. Michiko, Allie? It was then I realized there was also shouts coming from the front as well. How many people were out there? Allie was running across the building to me, her expression stricken. I braced against the wall and I managed to drag myself to my feet, much to the dismay of my wobbly legs. She was nearly in tears when she reached me. Oh my god, are you okay? I managed to nod. Alive anyway. Excuse me. My voice was hoarse and gross, but hey, I could breathe again, so there is that. She wrapped her arm around my shoulder tightly, shooting her a wary glance toward the epic and terrifying fight going on at the other side of the room. Let's get out of here. How did you all get here so fast? Thank your brother. He called me before Danny barreled off after you. We weren't far behind. I knew it. I knew Spencer would call. The two of us skirted the brawl, trying to make for the exit. Vilos is gathering some agents and heading out this way. We weren't supposed to come, but here we are. Vilos is going to be furious. We were nearly to the door when Allie froze and stepped in front of me, putting one hand out. What? She didn't get time to answer. A large gray wolf stepped through the door, fangs bared and a low growl coming from his throat. Oh, come on! How many even are there? Looks like quite a few of them were lurking about. We backed away as the wolf advanced on us. When that thing lunges at us, you go left, I go right. Yeah, sure, that'll totally work. Stay ready. The wolf pounced and Allie shoved me away from her. She jumped from the side. I hit the ground and rolled to a very ungraceful stop. Jumping to my feet, I immediately swung my arm through the air. Barrier! Allie unleashed a spell at the same time. Both spells hit the wolf and sent it flying into a pile of wooden pallets. I felt a pang of guilt and had to remind myself it was a person in there, not just a defenseless animal. I met Allie's eyes jubilantly and she smiled, but her smile quickly turned to horror. Michiko behind. An arm wrapped tightly around my neck. Allie screamed as I struggled against my captor. I didn't think Allie could hit him without hitting me. It didn't matter anyway. I never even saw who it was. He just tossed me aside. Literally tossed me like I weighed nothing. I hit the wall hard. My teeth clacked together painfully as I bounced off and hit the dirt again. Something in my shoulder had crunched, sending nauseating waves of pain through my entire body. Well, fuck, dude. I'm all broken inside and outside. Yeah, not moving. Everything hurt. I didn't lay there long, though. I felt someone gently lifting me up. There was a familiar voice. It was so far away, though. Danny. Oh, no. I'm gonna cry. I didn't even know how he managed to make it to me, but my ears were ringing and I couldn't make out what he was saying at first. Michiko. Michiko, can you hear me? Yeah? Well, that's what I tried to say. It came out more like a slurred groan. Danny pulled me closer, cradling me against his body. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Not your fault. It is my fault. All of this is because of me. I wanted to tell him that wasn't true. I wanted to tell him that was all Liam's doing, but I was so tired and everything hurt. I couldn't make my mouth work. I really just wanted to sleep through the sort of vaguely functioning part of my brain knew I couldn't sleep here. But I knew I couldn't sleep here. Had to get out. I'm sorry. I'm going to leave you here for just a minute. I opened my eyes painfully. Where? I'm going to make sure they never do anything like this to you again. Wait. Well, fuck. He laid me down gently. I tried to lift my head as he walked slowly back to the others. Something about his form just shifted, his posture, something about his arms. My vision was a bit fuzzy, so I couldn't see it well. But it didn't look like Danny walking away from me, but something else. I tried to reach for him. I wanted him to come back, but I couldn't move. And then he just turned into a blur. My eyes couldn't even follow the fight at that point. It sounded like a pack of dogs fighting. I guess that made sense. Danny. I was sort of watching it all with a strange sense of detachment. I didn't know where Allie went, really, but some part of me was vaguely aware of her shouting, and I thought she must be finding someone too. I could hear Elliot, Danny. There were sounds outside. I wanted it to stop. I wanted all of it to stop. It felt like everything faded until all I could hear was the sound of my own heartbeat. Even the pain faded. There was a strange whisper in my head, not a proper voice, more like an echo, like the voice of someone who used to be there but was gone. I knew who she was. I couldn't hear what she was saying, but I felt something warm spreading through me, like a fire that started in the pit of my stomach and got stronger and stronger. I knew what this was. Magic. This was magic. The whisper was repeating words that I didn't know, but I knew what they meant. I don't even know how look at my eyes, dude. They're so stone cold dead. How I got to my feet. I wasn't sure how I was standing. Part of me wasn't aware I was standing. It's like I'm being possessed at this point. I just wanted the fighting to stop. I wanted my friends to be safe. I couldn't move one of my arms at all, but I looked down on my other hand. I felt hot, like cold fire was swirling around it. And this is where we are going to stop. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do some kick-ass moves. So we're gonna stop for here today. We're gonna go do that in the next episode and beat some butts around here. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
혼자 주저앉아 생각만 커져